I have a client who asked me to change or convert his ballasted lights to the mains voltage LEDs. And I'm gonna do this video and put it on YouTube for him to view. So when his other ones go out, he has the option to view that video on how to do it and do it himself. So without further ado, I'm going to utilize this forklift to get up high. That part is not part of the instructional video, but the rest will be. So this is actually our layout on this particular ballasted fixture. You can zoom in here and get closer. All right. So what we're after is the neutral side is going to be tied to the yellow wires all together. And then the red and the blue are going to be tied to the line voltage there. Those squares just represent, you know, wire nutted together. Can you see that well enough? Okay, so this is what we're after right here. All right, so let's get at it. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna cut the wires, as you saw in the picture. So we're gonna cut. Now this is on a light switch, so we're already turned off. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that, but just to be safe, it's still wise, just out of practice, to always pretend that you're working with live wires. In that case, sometimes it's better to snip each wire individually instead of across multiples at the same time. I find that if I get in the habit of working as though I'm working with live wires, I don't get into trouble. All right, so over here, we're gonna snip the yellow. All right. Now, let's remove the ballast. It's a big old heavy thing, but we don't need it anymore. Okay. Oh, that probably weighs 5 pounds. So now the red and blue wires are tied to line voltage and the yellows are tied to neutral. All right. So we're gonna pull back the insulation on these. And since this one has red for the line, we're gonna tie the blue and the red to the red line voltage, and then the yellow to the white. All right. Just one little trick to make it easier. Let the thicker wires go where they want to go and let the thinner wires bend. It'll just make it easier. Okay, and double check. Make sure each wire is in the nut tightly. Just get them tucked up there. All right. Okay, so we're gonna have to add a wire in because I can get the line to reach over here, but it can't reach the series or the parallel line going out to the next light fixture. So we're gonna have to tie a piece in here and then wire nut it to these over here. All right. So let me see. What we could do, since that's nutted to there, what we can do is I can cut this right here. See what I'm saying? And then we'll just wire nut those two back together with these. Does that make sense? All right, let's do that. That way I don't have to go find another piece of wire to fill in. Let's go about right there. All right. Sometimes it's nice if you go ahead and twist the smaller wires together. And use some Kleins or some lineman pliers that works. That right now I don't have them up here, so we're gonna do it with these. Okay, then double check, make sure they're all in there. All right. Now we're gonna put the covers back on, and I'm gonna put them on back in the order that they came off. So. I mean, it's not critical, but make sure when you get that last one in, you've got these little tabs that slide inside the crimped edge that holds them together. These particular LEDs, the one side has an aluminum extrusion. That's to help dissipate heat from the electronics. These are actually capable of, you're actually able to turn these around to face them like how you want. Typically they're gonna be up or down, but you have the ability to use these as indirect light as well. So you could put, if you don't like the harshness of that, you put them up like that and let the reflection hit the white and come down. You have that option. Here in his shop, I think he wants them this way, but we'll see what it looks like both ways. Okay. One. And you do need to check them because sometimes they're off a little bit. You have to check before you put them in, otherwise you can't get them lined up. Wow, that is bright. You have to get used to it. I mean, it is a different kind of light, but it is a little harsh when it comes to that. So I'm gonna go up and turn them around just to see what the indirect way looks like. I mean, it's not a bad look, but it's probably not the brightness that the client is after. I could see where this in like a garage or something like that could work, especially if the ceiling's lower. It might be difficult sometimes to look up at a low ceiling and see those, but I believe this client will want them down because he wants the most downward casting light as possible. So everything else will be just like that. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. And give me a like if you like this, or leave comments on some kinds of things that you would like to see me do. Have a good day.